Hey guys, it's David, your favorite trader, developer, and money-making sidekick. And today, we're breaking down something that the schools never teach you properly. That's the difference between credit and debt, and how rich people use them both to get ahead. So, what is credit? Well, think of credit as your ability to borrow money. It's also tied to a credit score, which is your reputation with lenders. Good credit is a great way to have lower interest rates with higher limits and way more freedom. Where if you have a bad credit score, you're going to have higher interest rates with less access to loans and more restrictions on your account. What is debt? Well, debt is the actual money that you owe. It can be good or bad depending on how you use it. Bad debt is mostly maxed out credit cards that usually have high interest loans, or you've maxed out your credit card on stuff that loses value. Video games, laptops, PCs, cell phones, things like that. Good debt is going to be things like business loans, mortgages, investments that grow over time. Those are all going to be great examples of good debt. So how do the rich use credit and debt differently? Well, rich people will borrow against assets and they'll be able to do that tax-free. They use their credit to get more debt, but in a strategic way. For example, they'll buy a rental property, rent it out, and have accumulating cash flow every single month. Meanwhile, the property is building equity, and then they borrow against that equity and reinvest that money into another rental property. They don't use debt to just buy things, they use it to buy assets. Why don't the schools teach you this? Well, schools teach you to be a worker, not a wealth builder. Most curriculums are designed to avoid risk. Debt is often seen as negative, but financial literacy is understanding on how to use the system and not just avoid things like credit cards and debt. How can you use this knowledge today? Well, you're going to start building your credit score by paying on time every single month, have low utilization on your credit cards, and don't close out old accounts. We're going to learn the difference between consumer debt and leveraged investing. We borrow money to grow, not to consume. If you want to level up financially, this is where it starts. Don't just save, use your money as leverage. And if no one else is teaching you, don't worry, I got you. And let's learn and grow using financial wellness together. Peace.